moving on to number 4, which I believe is the most popular reason that men don't want to get married anymore, which is that the contract and the state are designed in such a way that puts the provider of the household in a bad spot. If this person were to leave them, they could take so much with them in the process, which we have all witnessed again and again of women and men marrying someone because of what their bank account looks like. And what comes to mind instantly for me is I used to watch a show called Gossip Girl, and there was a character who played Blake Lively's mom, and she became a billionaire because she had 5 marriages that ended in divorce. A real life scenario would be J-Lo, who has been divorced 4 times. The most recent divorce being just a few months ago between her and Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck is a beta. You took back a woman that you married and divorced? What a mess.
Also have Mel Gibson, whose wife received half of Mel's $850 million net worth in their divorce. Jeff Bezos' wife.
We all know Jeff Bezos got cooked. This guy got cooked, okay?
Wife received around $36 billion in their divorce, making her one of the richest women in the world. And Tiger Woods ended up having to give his wife Ellen $80 million after their divorce. When it comes to the breadwinner being the losing party in divorce, but it happens to everyday people who don't have $50 million or...
Everyday people. So most people, not most, everyone struggles with the same issues. You're not different, I'm not different. We all struggle with the same issues.
$100 million left over to rebuild, and there is many stories out there of men and women losing everything after divorce. But before we move on, I just want to...
Let's be honest here. It's mostly man that loses everything. Because normally women married a man that's already have achieved more than her, and he's in a place where he can provide. It's very rare that a man end up with a woman, he's the one getting money from her. It's very rare, but it does happen, okay?
Highlight on the fact that it isn't always just the breadwinner that gets hurt in divorce. Sometimes it's completely the other way around, as there is countless women who were homemakers and relied on their husbands to care for them financially, while they took care of the home and raised.
The people that really get hurt in a divorce are the kids. That's really who gets hurt, honestly.
Children who found themselves left with nothing after their husband left them, and also faced with the disadvantage of not.
So we have to agree on why these divorces happen, because we can't just speak in context and like the man leave the woman with nothing. Most of the time the woman do get something from the man. That's not how it goes. Especially if the man is wealthy, she will get it. The court will make sure she gets it. And sometimes the reason why the divorce happen is because they're both relying on each other to feel happiness, to feel happy. They're both relying on each other to get an emotional stimulus from each other, which is evil. You want your partner to bow down and make you feel good. He wants the same thing. That's pure evil. And the reason why that happened in relationship is because we think that is love, but it's not love. If it was love, let's say your wife did something that you did not like, you would correct her with pure love, without hatred, without resentment, without judging her. And that's how you would be able to do that, right? But you getting mad at her and yelling at her, and she does the same thing to you when you don't do anything right, or does it the way that she wants to do it, that's not love. You've been traumatized by your parents to have that emotional feeling. When you were young, your parents probably yell at you, cry to you, get you to do what they want, and discipline you wrong, and you get emotions. And then that emotion starts to control you, because she will like put fear in you. Like, I'm going to get your dad to do this to you. She yell at you, she cry, and then ask you to do things. And because you're scared, you're going to do it. And you grow up and you grow up with this feeling, and that's how people get to control you, because your wife is going to tell you, listen, do this, else you ain't getting none of this. It's like, what? That's crazy. That's manipulating and control you. And when she makes you feel good and kiss you, and especially when she do something wrong and she's gonna come in, cuddle up with you and kiss you and try to play all these nice things, she's controlling you. You need to correct her properly, the right way, with love. True pure love.
Not having a job or where to even start. It's so abundantly clear that a marriage contract holds the key to financial ruin if one party decides they want to end it.